Hello everyone, welcome to Whisper the Mystery. A very warm welcome to all the new and existing subscribers. Welcome to the family. In today's reading, we're going to look into all about your future spouse and your connection with them. There are three piles over here. This is the first pile, the yellow square, the second pile, the blue square, and the third pile, the pink square. So please take a moment, meditate on the cards, and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And if you're ready, let's start with the first pile, the yellow square. Welcome pile 1, all those who've chosen the yellow square. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into all about your future spouse and your connection with them. Okay, so first we have here, all right. Cards are just dropping away. So we have your Three of Swords. Okay. Three of Swords normally, especially what I'm feeling in this particular situation, is not always. So someone who has experienced a heartbreak. Now, it could have been where this person was as well in a third-party connection out there, and their connection with their person could have been quite painful. I'm getting a sense for some of you where you probably, if you are in such a connection, which is a third party, it could possibly be that person you're thinking about, okay? I'm getting a strong message out there for some of you where your connection with this means it's like you already know this person, and your relationship with this person currently could be a bit turbulent, okay? That's how I'm feeling. But if you don't know anyone like that, if you've not been in such a situation, it is a person who has a connection and relationship with someone else, and they'll be coming out of it feeling quite painful. So you would see them as someone who has had like a bitter experience in love. All right. So the experiences so far in love has not been that great. Then we have the Hanged Man. So your person out there is someone who, what I'm getting from this is no matter how difficult the situation is, they prefer being stuck in it rather than freeing themselves from a situation. There's someone actually who's very, very committed. But the problem with such situations is you should know when to walk away if things are not right for you, if things are not serving for you. So this is something which your future spouse finds it very difficult to do. So even if sometimes they are like I felt in this connection relationship, which was not right for them. They knew it was not right for them, yet they chose to remain stuck in that situation. So there's someone who probably thinks a lot before taking a step forward, not very, very impulsive. Okay, we'll have a look later and see how impulsive they are with your connection. But as a person, they're someone who tries to stay committed. So even in regards to their work, they'll probably be, within the same company, or if they're in a business, they would be in the same line of business. So they find changes to be, yes, they do adapt to it, but they kind of adapt to it within the same circle. Okay, so they're not someone who takes a very, very quick decision. They find it very difficult to make a move or make a change. Then we have Knight of Pentacles, which makes absolutely sense, my God. So Pentacles, as a lot of you do watch tarot, is a very, very slow moving energy. So even with the Knight of Pentacles, Knight where you have the rest of the elements, say the Knight of Cups, Swords or Air. Swords or Air, did I just say that? Swords or Wands, sorry. They are the Knight with a movement. But in Knight of Pentacles, this person has decided, yet they're taking a really, really long time to make a movement forward because they think a lot about the pros and cons. So your person, I'm sensing, could be a lot from the air or earth element, I'm sensing. So they are very positive, they have a lot of dreams, but they just find changes to be really difficult. They become very comfortable in their zone, even if it's not serving them. Okay, and another card fell down. I don't know why. Oh yeah, pile 1. I must say, when I was shuffling these cards just kept falling down all the time. Okay, and while shuffling, it just made me feel like your person's energy is kind of all over the place. Okay, I'm just sensed a lot of you actually know this person. I don't know why. Okay, so if you know this person, you know they are going through so much, they're experiencing so much in life. But if you don't know them, okay, if it's a brand new person out there, this person is currently all over the place. And with the Three of Swords, it's not surprising, right? They are heartbroken. It's not where they want to be. It's not where their heart truly wants to be. So they're feeling very stuck. They could be stuck in a job. They could be stuck in another connection. But it's like they want to free themselves from that situation. Okay. And okay, here I'm getting another Pentacles energy out of this. So we have two Pentacles energy. So very, very, very slow this person is. It's like even if they fall in love with you, they probably would not say it first. They won't say it directly. They will use different means, different techniques to kind of say it and expect you to understand it without saying much. I feel like here you would be the talker more. I don't see a person kind of being very, very expressive. It's like they will express it, they'll express the love, but in different ways, you know, not in the traditional, they will basically, the actions will speak louder than words, okay, which is nice in a way. So that will make you realize and understand that this person really cares for you and loves for you, okay. So it's not just words, it's actually actions out there coming for this person. Next we have, okay, coming together. Wow, this is so, so beautiful. I'm saying for a lot of you, this could be, there is a lot of green energy here. So it's a lot heart-centered, I'm feeling. So when it comes to regarding your connection, it's going to be so beautiful, pile one, extremely beautiful. It's like for a lot of you, I'm seeing it could be your soulmate or twin flame. That's the type of connection I'm seeing out there. And this is coming together, but I feel after a lot of obstacles or hardships will you both be able to make your connection and relationship come true. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of obstacles here coming out of the way, slow movement, fear, being trapped in your own mind or actually being trapped in a particular situation. And then finally will this person get the courage out there to come towards you. But again, their actions will speak louder than words. They wouldn't just say things, they would actually do it. Okay. Next, we have the Tower, my God. Three of Swords, Tower, yes. Things would have to be shattered, things would have to be broken out there, I feel, before the two of you come together. So yes, there is something out there which is massively big. Maybe possibly as well, you are very both different from each other. Maybe you're residing in completely different countries, different religion. There could be major obstacles out there between the two of you. And that's the reason why it feels there is a lot of barriers, a lot of karmas out there which needs to be broken first before bringing the two of you together. So it's going to take some time. It's not going to be really quick out there, but it's going to be also worth it. Okay, because no matter what is it, I see you both very, very connected in the spiritual realm first initially, before you both actually have the union. There is just, it's just like, you know, a perfect love story with so many things in between out there before you both can come together. And then we have getting to know each other. And the interesting part is here as well, we see three people, right? So again, not necessarily need to be a third person. It could be a situation, right, which is blocking out there for the two of you to come together. There is a lot to think, there is a lot to work out between your situation and connection. But no matter what, I'm sensing, no matter what, you would be able to overcome everything and come together. Now, this reading, somehow, the way I'm seeing it, it's not coming across a lot as, you know, how much your marriage life is going to be, because that I feel is still going to be at a distance. Because before your marriage to actually take place, there are so many small stories which would be happening. See, and that itself is going to be like a part of your life. So, because once you come together, I'm feeling it's going to be very, very peaceful. Okay, the main things which are happening here is going to be before you both physically come together. We have here, I'm speaking my truth. So your person needs to get in a lot of courage. And once they actually start opening up, that's when the situations are going to change for you. So your person has a difficulty to actually, like I said, they're quite slow moving. So they find it difficult to actually say the truth, because that could potentially spoil a lot of other situations or connections which are there in their life. But once they do speak their truth, okay, that's it. Things are going to completely change out there for the two of you. Now, what else I'm saying if a person is also actually very honest. Okay, they're not someone, I think they'd prefer to be in pain rather than hurting someone else. But what they say, they actually mean it. So they actually do things what they say. So it's not a two-faced person. It's someone out there who is very, very clean-hearted, very honest. Unfortunately, it's like life would be putting the two of you in situations. Doesn't necessarily mean that this person is bad. Doesn't necessarily mean that this person wants to go through all this, but it's just life and its circumstances which is making them experience all these situations in life. But overall, I'm seeing your person to be someone who is very, very good natured, very soft, who doesn't want to hurt other people. I'm seeing them to be as well, to be someone very romantic. They'll be doing so many beautiful romantic gestures out there for you. And it's like they'll be waiting for the two of you to come together before they can actually be themselves, completely be themselves. And once they hold your hand, I don't think they'll ever leave it. Before that situation, yes, you might find your person to be a little bit aloof. You might feel like, why they're not doing things for me? Why they're not doing that? That's because they're waiting for the right time for the two of you to come together and be together. Next we have, or last we have image number 27. So I'm seeing you both to be growing a lot in your connection. When you both do meet each other till the time you reach your union, there is going to be a lot of growth out there. And my God, your sexual connection is going to be intense. There is a lot of physical attraction, which I'm seeing here between the two of you. And that's like never going to die. Okay, no matter what age you are, that attraction is always going to be there. There is this intense, deep attraction I'm seeing. And it's like equally, which you both mutually share here. You share a connection with the heart, you share a connection with your soul and physicality, which is beautiful. Your person is going to find you super attractive. And no matter what, I feel they won't be able to turn their eyes from you. They just won't be able to. And you both would be going through this beautiful transformation together. But no matter what happens, no matter what comes in, nothing is going to come here in between the two of you. I feel like you both would, it's just like a beautiful love story out there. Yes, you might want things to be easier, but to be fair, once you come together, you'll be like, oh my God, no matter what, we both face the obstacles together. No matter what, we work towards it, and now we are one, and no one can ever tear us apart. This magnetic attraction out there between you two of you is just a lot, and it looks like it lasts for a long time because you both are very committed, I'm saying here, for each other, and you both are very honest as well in your connection and relationships. I'm also seeing you as your person to be quite financially as well stable. So this is something as well what I'm seeing they're going to offer you, which is an emotional and financial stability. But you are not after that. I'm saying I feel like you just want your person regardless whatever they have. You're not really looking into their financial stability. You really don't care about it. What you really care here is just being with your person, and that's what I'm saying a lot of you'll be getting. So if you are in a difficult situation right now, oh my God, this is a person I feel a lot of you are going to be with. All right, Pal One, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering various types of reading, like a tarot reading, soul reading. I'm also a grief healer coach. So if any of you are interested in any of my services, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal 2, all those who've chosen the blue square. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into all about your future spouse and your connection with them. Okay, so first we have here, beautiful, King of Cups. Okay, so I'm seeing your future spouse to be emotionally very matured. Okay, there is This person could be elder to you in age as well, but their maturity level seems to be quite a lot. So that's the reason why I feel they could be quite matured in age, or generally they could be someone very, very, who's gone through a lot of experience in life, which has brought them where they are. Okay, and this is one thing very beautiful, because emotionally I feel this person has a lot to give. So for a lot of you, you could be dealing, yes, with a water sign, I'm sensing. And this person will just have so much to offer you. You'll find it very comfortable out there to speak to this person, to communicate, to pour your heart out, because this person seems to be as well a very, very good listener. Okay, let's move to the next card and see what else is there. We have here the High Priestess. Okay, so I'm seeing here now your person to be very deep. Okay, they could be someone, yes, very spiritually connected to the divine. They could be someone who maybe is quite religious or spiritual, but they feel quite connected to the higher power, to the higher source. And this is how they live their life, and that's the reason why they're coming across as the King of Cups. Yes, they have experienced things in life. They definitely have. And now they become the king, I'm sensing, because of the life experiences. And this spirituality, this connection with the divine has made them actually very, very strong, and it's brought them where they are. And they could be very interested in all this. Some of them could actually be interested as well in the occult. So your connection with this person would be very spiritual, because your person would recognize this connection. And when they feel it from the heart, even for you, when you actually feel it from your gut, when you feel it from, your instinct speaking to you, you would realize the depth of this connection out there. So your person would be someone who trusts their intuition and their instincts a lot. Yes, materialistic things, they could be working towards it, but deep down, that's not something really important for them. That's just, a means to an end. That is not life for them. Life for them is actually a lot based on their emotions. I'm also seeing them to be someone who's very, very family oriented, because this is something which they keep it deep within. So I don't really see them expressing themselves a lot to the whole world. So, this side of theirs of being very loving, very caring is something which they only show to their near and dear ones. There we have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, very, very passionate. Okay, this is beautiful. So along with being very emotional, there would be someone as well very passionate and very creative. So the way they do things, the way they think about things would be very unique and very different. That's because they're actually getting all the downloads. So whenever we get any downloads and we work on them, our ideas are usually kind of very different and very unique. Right? And that's what your person does. They've learned over time to trust their instincts and their intuition. So the things which you'll see them do, it's quite different. It's a little bit extraordinary. And that's because they're listening to their higher selves. Oh my God. We have here another King of Cups. We have two King of Cups here. Okay. Pile 2. We have two King of Cups here, and they both are looking here from different direction. It's quite interesting. I feel for some of you, it could be where you would need to make a choice out there as well between two people when it comes to your future spouse. Okay, it could be where you meet two similar people, okay, in your life. So there could be two situations. One is like, you meet two similar people in your life with whom you have the potential to marry. The other thing is, it could be where you are stuck between two people and you might need to make a decision out there. They would be very similar, and that's the reason why you get attracted with the two of them, because they kind of match your vibe. And that would make you a little bit confused, though, I'm seeing, of who would you like to be with. But there is like a choice here which needs to be made out there, I'm sensing. It's not like one is better than the other, because they both, like I said, match your frequency. So they would be very, very similar. They both are ultimately the King of Cups. They have, you connect with them on an emotional level. All right. And it's a big thing out there because nowadays it's very difficult to meet someone with whom you connect on a very, very emotional level. So that's interesting. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords is, I feel a lot of you would be completely head over heels with this person, okay? Because I'm seeing you like a combination where they are emotional, they speak very, beautifully. You like communicating with them, talking to them. They have this passion. And with the Knight of Swords, I'm seeing someone who is very good in communication. At the same time, they'd also be very romantic. They'll be doing things for you. They would come towards you and approach you and make steps out there towards you. So it's just a, nice combination out there, which I'm seeing. But yes, I do feel, Pal, too, that there could be some sort of confusion out there for you where, these people would think that you are the one right for them because they do feel it instinctively. But who do you want? What do you want? That's the situation out there which I'm sensing for you. So it's like a decision here which you would need to make potentially. Okay. Anyways, I'll try to concentrate here on your one particular spouse and see what else comes in for them. But I'm seeing your relationship with them is going to be very, very deep, and you're going to connect wonderfully on all levels. Okay. It's probably going to be different than what you expected. It's going to be different, and it's not going to be the traditional way of how you expected it. I'm sensing it's like life is going to surprise you in its own ways. Then I'm seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. Your person, as I did feel, is very spiritual. So they are going to listen to themselves. It could be, where suddenly you are just bumping into this person everywhere, where maybe you'd never met them before. And in a month, you've met them twice. And your person, because they do listen to their higher self, they would feel like, okay, this is a sign. This is a sign that there is something more deeper and more meaningful for our connection and situation. And that's potentially how you could be feeling as well, that there is something much deeper out here. And that's the reason why we are getting so attracted to each other. I'm seeing the signs and symbols everywhere. I'm seeing dove, you're seeing so many things. So you would get the strong signs out there before you actually say to yourself that, yes, I know this person is mine. And then we have crown chakra. This is so apt here with the high priestess. It's more like getting messages from the divine. You both would know it intuitively if you're meant for each other or not. Okay. And I would say that even if you get confused here between two people, just listen to your inner self. Maybe see any signs or symbols which you feel would give you more answers out there to this connection or this relationship. So I'm not seeing a lot of complications. What is probably there is whether are you sure about this connection or is your person sure? So there is a little bit doubt which maybe could be there initially, because maybe you both just get along so well and just start gelling so well that it's going to make you doubt, is this for real? Okay, or maybe, like I said, there could be two people out there with whom you maybe simultaneously have connections with, and that makes you a bit confused. Oh my God, who do I actually like? And that can happen. That is life. That can happen. So it's not like we want to have, I know, that perfect love story, but sometimes such things do happen. So it's more like where you need to wait for the messages from the divine out there to tell you, who do you truly want to be with? Wow. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Exactly. So you need to keep an open mind because you just don't know. Like, it could be where when you're in a connection with someone, you suddenly meet the Mr. or Mrs. Perfect, right? And then realize that, oh, actually, I want to be with this person. Maybe you are in a connection relationship and suddenly you meet someone else with whom you strike this chord with. And that makes you a bit confused and, my God, who do I want to be with? But your person here is going to be very, very charming. I must say, extremely charming. And that's the reason, because you're going to feel complete here with this person on all levels. Last, we have your image number 30. So with this, I'm sensing that this person here, because they're so spiritual and they really go deep, it's like they're going to see you through. And that initially might make you feel very uncomfortable, as I'm sensing, because you do not like to be very transparent, or maybe you just do not like showing all sides of you, which some of us do not. Okay, but this person is just going to see through you. Like suddenly they might just call you and ask, are you okay, when you've been crying? Or, things like that, where maybe if you've been lying, they'll be like, no, tell me the truth. And that's going to like shock you. But I feel like eventually you'd get used to it. So this person I'm seeing is more spiritually connected than you are. Okay, you could be as well quite spiritual. You could be, interested in all this, but your person is highly, highly connected out there to the source I'm sensing. And that's the reason why they might not show the side of theirs, but you would feel like, my God, are you a psychic? How do you know all these things? And they just know it. They just know it. That's the reason why when they meet you, they would just know you're the one, because they just know it. They just get answers out there straight from the divine. All right, pal two, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am currently offering various types of soul reading, tarot reading. I'm also a grief healer coach. So if you're interested in any of the services, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Paltry, all those who have chosen the pink square. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into all about your future spouse and your connection with them. Okay, so first we have here, beautiful Knight of Cups. Wow. So pile 3. This person could be someone extremely romantic. Okay, because the Cups is definitely a card of emotions. But with the Knight of Cups, it's someone who is making an effort to actually, show you how they feel. It's a card of movement out there. So this person would be out there doing things for you, showering you a lot of love, surprising you. It's just, it's a show of affection, okay? Which I hope you all like it, because that's how I'm feeling your person is. They would love talking about their emotions. They would love hearing about your emotions, okay? And I do feel like there is this the strong connection which you both will share, and strong, deep, deep emotional bond I'm seeing here for the two of you. That's beautiful. Next we have Ace of Swords. Okay, so with the Ace of Swords, I'm seeing a person to be very good in communication, okay? But it's also, I'm sensing, could be someone who could be quite argumentative. I'm feeling with this. It's like they would like to win conversations, they would like to win debates, or, at times they would let you talk, but if something they do not strongly believe in, they would say it. So here is someone who's very honest about what they say, about their speech, and they would just say things for the way it is. Especially I'm feeling here when they get emotionally triggered. I don't know why I'm sensing this. As with this, I feel like, because I'm seeing them as highly emotional, so when things do affect them emotionally, or they get emotionally triggered, they would say things, they would not keep quiet. Okay, and then we have, all right, Two of Pentacles. Now, Two of Pentacles, in the traditional one, you would see someone juggling, right? But here I'm seeing like this beautiful connection out there. Paltry, I must say, I feel like your person could be slightly possessive or jealous, and it's like they would want to be with you all the time, and that's with the Knight of Cups. So I think that's why I questioned some of you in the beginning, that hope you all would be okay with this person romantic gestures, because sometimes you really want to be, you want to have that sense of freedom out there, but maybe this person is just going to be so in love with you, they'd find you so adorable that they always want to be with you. Okay, they always want to care for you, and there is a streak of jealousy here which I'm sensing for this person. So yeah, that is just one small thing which I feel could be sometimes a little bit difficult for you, I'm sensing, but if you're okay with it, that's great. But yeah, I'm seeing here your person, they balance things really well. So if they're working as well, yes, they'll work, they'll call you up from work, maybe they'll send you surprises from work. When they come home, they want you to be there with them. they want to spend a lot of time maximum only with you. So that's how I'm feeling it. But for you, I'm feeling you as a little bit more free spirit. So it's like you want more freedom. That's how I'm getting it. Next, we have the Eight of Cups. Yes, so the Eight of Cups is someone. Now, with this Eight of Cups, it's not a very heavy energy. It's not like in the other tarot, you see someone, leaving and moving behind and going. So with this, like I said, I do feel from here is that you would like your own space. You want to spend time with your own friends. And that's the type of energy I'm seeing. So that's the slight, difference here I'm sensing where, yes, you love your person, you want to be with them. At the same time, you want to spend time with your friends as well. And you want that sense of freedom. So that is one pull and push situation here, which I'm sensing for the two of you. Okay, but I'm sure, like I said, it's not major. It's something which you both should be able to overcome it. We have a next, a Judgment. So with the Judgment, I'm seeing here like things you would realize it's you would find this connection to be a lot of karma based. It's like you both already know each other from before, and I'm just getting a very, very comfortable feeling here which you both have with each other. It's because it will feel like you just understand each other without saying things. You already know each other from before. Okay, and that's the type of energy here I'm sensing for the two of you. Now, I'm getting a little bit mixed energy here, just a little bit, where I do feel like because of all this situation, it could be for some of you where you come together, but then you break up, okay, and then probably come together again. So that's the reason why I'm feeling kind of karma involved in it, is because there is a little bit make and break situation, because your person is highly, highly emotional. So it could be where they say things which annoys you, or they do things which annoys you, or maybe you say and do something which annoys this person. But I'm saying here kind of where, you both are together, but then something happens. There is like a temporary break here between the two of you. Okay. Next we have here, I regret how I handled things in the past. I'm fighting for us. So this person, after, that brief separation out there between the two of you, would want to work things out again. So there could be something here where maybe you did something or this person did something which affected your connection and relationship, but you both again would want this connection to work out. So it's like a make and break situation. So it's not something which is would be, I guess, extreme tragic. Okay, but yes, I do feel like that part over there where you would feel like you need that break, you definitely need it. Right? Next we have Lead. This is like the Emperor card out there. So with the Lead, I'm getting a slight... Right, pile 3. The thing is, with the two of you, you both are very, very strong individuals, okay? And that's the reason why this conflicts kind of here is happening. It's like probably a person would want to, have a slight upper hand, and so do you, okay? So that's the type of energy here I'm sensing. And that's the reason why if this kind of situation happens, it's good, because you both finally realize that what you need to do to kind of put things a little bit in the background. But I'm seeing you both to be extremely strong individual out there trying to work the situation out. I'm seeing you to be emotionally strong. Maybe you could be, both could be like as well physically strong, maybe like working out, going to the gym, that sort of thing. But I'm seeing you as, like equal out there. If you both move things to be equally, even with Two of Pentacles, it's like a card of balance, isn't it? But if one tries to overpower the other, or if, over here, right, if the complete weight out here is on one side, this card here would just overturn. So that's the reason why balance is something here which you both need to learn in your connection and relationship. And we have a Trust. Okay, so trust here is very important, because when things are not working out, it's trust that actually things would work out, situation would work out there. Even in here, I'm seeing it more like an equal thing, because if one person tries to dominate the other person or situation, that is when the issue mostly arises and comes up. And last we have here image number 23. Okay, 23, which is number 5, which is a card of changes. And that's the reason I feel that your relationship would undergo a lot of changes. It will start with a lot of, like fantasy world kind of, till real thing kicks in. Maybe you feel you're not getting enough freedom and all that. And there could be like a small pause out there in the situation. But again, you both would make the situation work for the two of you. And again, this is a card I'm seeing with a lot of strength, right? A lot of courage out there. So there is, you both need to be really, really strong, I feel, because like I said, you both are equal. And sometimes it's easier when the other person is stronger or weaker than you, because you can either be subdued or you can be, you know, dominated or dominate the other person, that sort of situation. But then when you both are equal, you both need to learn to wait till the other person catches up, right? Or then slow down your own speed. So there is a lot of things here which you both need to learn is to walk equally. And even with here, if you see, it's not just one egg here, there are two eggs here, because the balance here needs to be made. So this is one beautiful thing which you need to learn. And I think that's the reason why the Judgment card has come up, where this is one thing you need to learn, is to stand besides each other. Okay, don't try to run too fast, don't try to walk too slow. It's just be next to each other, and this will make your relationship super, super strong, because I'm seeing your relationship to have so much capacity out there to be extremely deep and strong. It's like you'd be like, you know, role model for other connections and relationship, because you have the potential. Life is giving you the opportunity to do that. So if you learn to do that pretty early, that's going to be extremely beneficial for you out there. Okay, and some of you I'm feeling who love pets, you could be having pets as part of your family as well. Okay, so yes, walking besides each other is something here which you both, I feel, really need to learn to make this relationship incredibly, incredibly strong. Because I'm seeing you actually to be slightly stronger than your person, and that's the reason why, you know, you would find this to be slightly difficult initially. So it's like your strength is out there, but yeah, try giving your person a little bit chance, because the person seems to be much more emotional, I'm sensing. All right, pile tree, I hope you resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering a personal tarot and soul reading, and I'm also a grief healer coach. So if you're interested in any of the services, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye.